Wow. It is me, Snake. And today, we are playing a really old game. So this is The Longest Journey. I believe this is the first game that Funcom ever made, as far as I'm aware. It's older than some of my views, but it does have like full voiceover, as far as I remember. This doesn't do anything yet. This is the extent of the settings we get in this video game. I've installed the HD mod so that the game isn't tiny and isn't like weirdly upscaled by OBS. So yeah. Let's go. Oh.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
I love storytelling framing. It's so good. Ragnar Tornquist. The man. The myth. The legend. Oh. Hello. New phone, who this? Oh. awake. Oh, oh, that can't be good. Dagon. Oh no. It's going out of balance. Yo. Ah, yeah, you can see the FLV upscaling here. I'll talk a bit about the HD mod in a second. Probably a couple of times today. Ah, yes. Player character. Hello.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again. You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Okay, so, a few things about this HD mod. Most of the in-game graphics were carefully upscaled or, even redrawn. The models should be pretty similar, but all of the textures and backgrounds were overhauled wherever necessary. The cutscenes, however, were pre-rendered when this game came out. They weren't rendered in engine. For them to be upscaled, they had to just be fed into like an upscaling algorithm. So a couple of details will have been deep fried in them. We will have to live with that, unfortunately. Well, we're playing as April.
In my undies. That's so not appropriate.
A bit louder. My bad.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
Yeah. Being at a cliff in your undies does not sound appropriate. That's true.
Postcard pretty.
It is.
What's
Whoa.
happening?
Hello? What's that? Oh no, it's going.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I
Egg.
don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something. Lucky thing the egg got caught between those roots. It's a long way down. I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
Well, let's try to look at the egg.
It looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much too big, and I don't much care for reptiles.
Oh, how dareth. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Did that sound come from the egg? Oh, that's some chick. I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
No. Do not drop egg. Okay, let's see over here. Oh, there's ah.
I'm in my... Something happened to this rock quite recently, and it probably altered the course of the stream. Hey, maybe that's why the tree's dying.
Maybe.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but
Oh,
I'm pretty certain
there's
this
a
tree is
twig.
dead, or close to it. It's as dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
That looks like a lever. It isn't. Hi?
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees. Root and leaf.
Who are you then?
German_Ginger_ just subscribed for 28 months.
Voice of
4
all
keys in.
trees. Whenever an injustice is
Hello?
done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's
Welcome
the
to the
branch.
stream.
I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There's nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one
Yes.
with our host, as we are all one spirit.
I was
But
like, if the
Legion.
thing's this shape,
Yeah.
I have
Thanks for
space
clearing
up
that
there.
up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Oh, she is, yes. So, I've said this earlier. This game's older than some people. You are included in the list of people who are younger than this video game. This game came out in 1999. Space to drop emotes? Yes. Bonk.
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we,
Battle?
between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
Hello? You are privy? How dare you?
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was
You're
absent,
very privy.
we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help.
Yes, you are.
We have
How
failed
dare
the
it.
mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the Earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Oh no.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Oh.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Oh no. Well. So, this is April.
In my undies. That's so not appropriate.
She thinks she is dreaming.
I'm in my undies. That's
I want to look at
so
the
not
nest,
appropriate.
but I keep clicking different
It's a
things.
nest, padded with large scales, very large scales.
Mm.
For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
Grab.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Other fun things about this game.
Keep it as a
So,
souvenir.
like many of the point-and-click adventures of its time, this game was also made in Scum. Scum is spelled with two M's. Is a video game engine that was developed at LucasArts. Back before they renamed to LucasArts and were still called Lucasfilm Games. And it was essentially programmed by one guy named Ronald David Gilbert, or Ron Gilbert, in, like, 1978. And this is the same game engine that powered games like Monkey Island. Basically, all Lucasfilm's point-and-click adventures were made in this game engine, and they just kind of licensed it out.
According to the, spirit, there was some kind of battle that split the rock and changed the course of the stream.
So yeah, now, I want to put the scale kind of here. There we go.
I'll lose my balance and fall if I have to hold a scale like this. I need something to support it with.
Okay. So...
I think I just made a
yeah,
fall.
okay, this...
Cool.
I wasn't
I'm so
sure if
proud
this
of
is a
myself.
game where you can, combine things.
This should do the trick.
Yes. Boop. Water. Yeah, so all of these cutscenes are pre-rendered and kind of poorly upscaled. They will look a bit weird at times. But since we don't have access to the original assets for the cutscenes, the HD mod is going to look a bit uglier.
Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Oh.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet, definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeet. Very good. Nice.
What?
Hello.
What was that? Uh-oh.
Mom. Hi.
It is you. You have come.
Hello.
You know me?
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
Oh.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your
Yes.
I'm
You're
afraid.
own. You always were, my child, my daughter.
Mom.
This is probably not a good thing.
No. Wow. Hello. Oh no, the orb. Oh. Gasp.
What a nightmare. I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night.
Oh no.
It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week.
That's a mood.
Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Ah, nice.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
Hello.
My cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it. I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect. I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
Oh no. Painting.
That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree. The wardrobe is actually made of real wood and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over.
April is allergic to formaldehyde.
I'm part of the should be
Oh,
reading
no.
more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy.
Me too.
The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set. That's my desk, so theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
Okay, let's get fucking dressed, shall we?
Alright, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra. It's Constable Guybrush, my toy ape. He doesn't much like being called monkey. It's real wood. I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it?
Guybrush, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a reference because they're using Scum. Because Guybrush Threepwood is the main character of Monkey
It's a
Island.
bunch of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work.
Ah, yes.
It's a picture of me and my friends. My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I. Dear Diary, note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover, so I don't.
Ah.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Do I just leave? Undressed?
Nice view, if you're into brickwork. Shelves.
Nice!
Still just shelves. Still just shelves. I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Yes. Please do. Now that's an outfit. Hello.
Hey, babe.
Bruh.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Bruh.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
I was doing just fine until you came along.
Amazing answer, let's
What's
go.
that? Hey, listen, I was thinking maybe you and I could hook up tonight, go to the pavilion or something. We could pop a few raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
No.
No, that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Let him
Hey,
down easy, I see.
Whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
Bruh. Ah, yes.
What an asshole.
Beautiful.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Planned.
Organic plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
Yes. Oh, I just stole part of it. Cool.
It's a fact, as in FACT, Free Access Terminal. Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity.
Not the
If you
upsell.
upgrade now,
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Oh no! The
current
upsell.
voice interface is for sales purposes only.
No.
If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today,
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
What the fuck?
Well, whatever. Sorry.
Fair use or die. Who's Charlie?
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom.
Oh.
And a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts.
Yep. They saw this coming 26 years ago. Just subscription hell.
Surprise, I'm still here. April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
Can I knock? I can.
Nobody home.
I'm not knocking on Zach's apartment. Fuck no. Oh. Hello.
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right. It's a matchbook.
Yes. It is now mine.
It's a chair. Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth. Shelves. Shelves. Shelves.
Beautiful. Corkboard.
Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food. Live performances by Royne Dale. Harlequin Masquerade. The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word.
Oh, the upscale kind of deep frying the text down here. Oh no.
Common room duty roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh joy, manual labor, my favorite. Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona. Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Soap?
I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Nice.
San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully.
Statement.
The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension. You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it.
I see.
It's Fiona.
Hello.
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
The bad nightmare. Just have a lot of work to do.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently. But she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so. But I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes. The school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement.
Oh no.
Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course, although that is a tempting thought.
So what were
You
you
get
saying
into your
about
sexual fantasies
lesbians?
here, Fiona, because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water.
Yeah.
So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Ha.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
Yes, mood.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling.
What was that?
About what?
What was happening there?
Tell me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey, then. Except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for, Fiona.
Oh, I guess
So you were saying...
She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
1999,
Exactly,
everyone.
She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
And I will assure you that the mod I installed only changes the visuals, none of the dialogue. It's all original game files for that.
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favorite tenant.
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't
I
that long ago,
arrive.
and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. but he is an arse and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
Yes!
My thoughts, exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time and he doesn't make a lot of noise.
Peak dialogue.
He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here.
Oh.
She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure. But she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
Can you tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while.
Beautiful.
So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself. And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
It is.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner-city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an
So I think
interest in
Venice
local
is like the
affairs.
part of the city we're
What
in?
I do know is that this whole
Oh.
neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless.
Ooh.
And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, Great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
What's the story behind my apartment?
Should be places.
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient, and it's got an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid.
Aww.
Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
Sad.
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
Me.
I'd better get going.
Off to school?
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Nice.
We have a nice view of the bridges from this window.
Boop. Ah, the mural. With this.
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
I'm fine. And you?
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Interesting.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Cold and rainy like yours.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no? You are troubled by nightmares.
How do you know?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
More
puedo,
ghosts.
señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
No, you do,
We
April.
all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
I love this
Mural.
mural. Even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons?
Yes.
Still, it's pretty.
Oh, good.
I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers. It's a pretty mural.
Machine. Device,
What a
even.
mystifying contraption, and completely absurd. What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve?
Who knows?
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took...
No. Thingy!
Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same. The alarm is active, but it can't be very effective with the doors wide open like that. Still, there's always somebody around, so I guess we're safe. Hey, wow! I can see right into the common room. That's amazing. The shades are drawn.
So, are we talking like actual Venice? What is Venice doing in America? Hello? Ah, yes. Yo. Cool look, bro. Looking cool, Joker.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
Ha. Cool. PNC writer writing a 1-minute monologue about Rust. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, one thing that's probably special for the time this came out about this game is that it is not an American game. At all. But it's also not Japanese. It was developed by Funcom. This game is Norwegian.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care. Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See, I know some local history.
What's that clicking noise? Do you hear that? Like, again, just... Maybe the audio track in that area is broken. I don't know. It only happened in there. Really odd. So, I want to try something out. Hold on. I want to know how this game actually would look without the HD mod. Let's do an experiment, shall we? Oh god. Computer did not like that. I want to know, because some of the upscaling looks weird, and I want to know how it would look without mods. Let's see. Huh. I'm gonna be real, it doesn't look that bad.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay?
I feel like the models look better without the modding. Yeah, look, he doesn't look deep fried. The mural looks about the same. I think we're going to play this without the upscaling. The screenshot they provided for the, like, the HD mod were pretty good overall. But I think they went a bit hard on the AI upscaling and the smoothing for some of the edges. Like, yeah, this isn't the prettiest, but, you know.
I wonder what the homeless people do in the wintertime. Supposedly, it gets biting cold here in Newport. And I don't know if there are any shelters anymore.
What if he's supposed to look deep? No, I don't think so. So, the fact that the game is running in high resolution means the models actually scale pretty well. But there's going to be this jarring difference between the backgrounds that were pre-rendered in 1999 and the foreground. But I don't think it's too bad.
East Venice. There are, I think, 3 subway stops in Venice, including this one.
That is just what happens if you play an old game
Newport
on
Transit
modern
System.
hardware.
It's not one system anymore, though. All the different lines are owned by different companies. This is the Metro line, and I believe it's run by Bocamba Mercer.
Also, yeah, no anti-aliasing, but that's also fine. Because anti-aliasing wasn't necessary on the screen hardware this game was designed for.
East Venice. It's a plaque commemorating the Venice Massacre of 2109. It reads, "In honor of those who died defending our right to live."
Some context on that, actually. So, this game is so old that the majority of computers it would have been played on were going to be most likely using a CRT monitor. And CRTs don't have pixels. They have scan lines. And they also don't have frames, they have fields. And those concepts don't translate well to a regular computer screen, like what we have these days. Because while there is a vertical discrete resolution of however many scan lines you're getting per field, there isn't a horizontal resolution. Because the analog signal along the length of the scan line is continuous. And instead of having a discrete, like, constant resolution square picture element, like, display like we have today, you would have, like, little dots of phosphorus on the inside of the CRT. And those would kind of dictate the grain, kind of like film grain, at which you would able to see differences in the intensity of the scan line signal. But because the signal was analog continuous, and because the phosphorus wasn't perfectly shielded, and you would have a lot of bleed between scan lines, CRT monitors actually got free anti-aliasing because everything was kind of blurry along the vertical line. That is why, especially old NES titles look a bit shit if you play them on a modern monitor, compared to playing them on the intended hardware, which is a CRT monitor, because the NES sprites were very much designed to be viewed on a CRT screen, where they look significantly better than if you just look at the raw
I can't
pixels.
even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
There's a handful of retro console to HDMI converters that actually implement this.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
Painting.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
So, yeah, that's some history for you. If you have hardware that can emulate this, your retro games are going to look a lot better. Unfortunately, this is a PC game, so...
The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show up. It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates.
Great. Okay. This game out here predicting a couple of things again, it seems. But yeah, so, this is not the first game that Funcom made. I actually did say that wrong earlier. This is the first PC game that Funcom made. Funcom have made a couple of console titles before this. But this is the first one for PC that they've ever created.
It's the official VAVA notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here.
That's supposed to say VAVA? I get it. It's V-A-V... I understand.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater. If all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is.
So what I'm kind of in awe about is if you compare the quality of the character renders to the quality of the background images, this background image is almost full HD in a time where that wasn't a thing yet. Ah, there's the clicking
Academy
again.
Of the Visual Arts.
I think the clicking might happen on shorter audio loops. Just have to deal with it, I guess. Hope it's not too many scenes.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
Pick up glove. Why is the music here so
Somebody toss out
intense?
a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it. What a terrible, terrible waste. Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch. Olav's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint. Don't want to disturb him. I feel like someone's staring at me. Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
Art. Whoa. Hello.
Emma's really good with the holosculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous. These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently. Some books on color, composition, and... duck hunting? Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share the space. Those are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration. Art books mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life. Acrylic and oil paints. I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
Y'all.
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette. The tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Oh, right. Let's work on the painting. Whoa. Oh, but that's still upscaled for some reason. Is it? It feels like it is. I might need to uninstall those for them to not load. Hello.
Hiya. Emma? Hi. I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
Oh.
Yeah? From whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
Excuse me?
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you, these are his exact words, where children visualize their dreams.
Ah.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me?
Yes.
I was hoping you would know.
I'm gonna kill the mods directory and just hope it doesn't crash the game. Because I think the cutscenes are still upscaled. Even though I told it not to. I might need to restart it for that.
Did he say anything else?
No, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Do you want to hear about my dream or not?
Sure, go on. Like anything I say could possibly discourage you.
Even if there's a dragon involved?
Dragon.
Especially if there's a dragon? You had a dream about a dragon? April, that's pretty sad. Was it
What do you mean
magical
sad?
dragon?
It was a talking dragon.
I think that qualifies as a magic dragon. You know, I can't wait to hear this.
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
Oh, no.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
The
Yep,
evil
we've been
banana.
through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
Oh.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Rude.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Rude.
Who's there?
Oh, wow.
Oh?
A cutie.
Hey, that was not a dream, I think.
Okay, hold on. You're restarting again. I wanna, like, have the game be properly itself. No mods. Go away. Yep, nope, that still looks the same. I just hope those FLVs are now less upscaled. Oh, was the cursor this low res
Nice.
before?
Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch.
The backgrounds still look excellent.
Nice hair color.
People.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
Wee.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
I think they know. Fucking skater boy.
I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend.
Ah, yes.
It amazes me why backpackers flock to Newport. You'd think they'd have the good sense to stick to India, Australia, and the near-Earth colonies.
Near-Earth colonies? Hello? Yo.
That's my good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice, and I love him dearly. As a friend.
Kick.
Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you had already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time. Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
Huh.
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
Oh.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Therapy.
Then I don't know.
Therapy mentioned.
What poster did you say he was interested in?
The one right next to the jukebox.
Oh.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
Or on holiday.
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August. You should have stayed out in the country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
Kick.
Yeah, the summers were cooler back home.
I remember my home. It got so hot sometimes. My father worked as a volunteer fireman, and sometimes he'd borrow the old truck from the garage. He'd fill it with spring water from the river up in the hills, and then he would hose me and my sisters down with ice-cold water. We'd laugh and scream and run around, and the funny thing is, his eyes would light up, and he'd be so proud of himself. He could be so good, and he could be so bad. On those days, I loved him so much. They were the good days.
You doing anything special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Oof.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family. Especially my sisters, you know, and my mom.
Oh, fuck. I just remembered I still have clothes in the washing machine. I should go get those. I'll be right back. return. Well, I've gotten myself some ice cream as well. Well, ice cream. Ice. It's not cream. Flavored frozen water.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
Gnomes.
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool.
It is.
I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach. No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
God, thanks for reminding me. I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. They just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
Whee! But yeah, so now with all of the like HD mods uninstalled, the game still looks fantastic. Fuck HD mods. And yes, no snake crumb.
Do you like living in Venice?
No
I
snake
love
crumb.
Venice. I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't grown tired of it yet. I don't know if I ever will. Venice is like a college campus. There are so many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies and ethnicities is refreshing and inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on Earth is just a bonus. Call Newport whatever you want, at least it's alive, and there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place, and I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
What about you, Charlie?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about yourself?
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Still, I'd like to talk about you for a bit.
If you want, just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
What's your biggest dream?
A dark stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know? I'm a good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies. Just like you.
How did you end up in Venice?
At home, there wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories like him and his father. Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams, and people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
Are you happy working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible and, like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends. That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay.
Thanks, Charlie. I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right?
Charlie.
Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
Wolf. How do I...
I feel
No.
like someone's staring at me.
Ah, there it is. Kind of a hidden interaction point.
When she's not working, or out on a date, Emma's always hanging out here. Just like me, really. Just like all of us. That's well, Emma's friend, really. Marcus. He's a Vava student as well.
Uh-huh.
My boss, Stan. A hard man with a soft... Nah. He's just a callous bastard.
I heard that.
I knew that. Tom's Follies.
Bread.
Fresh bread. I love the food in this place. We have a great kitchen.
Wow.
Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains. Exhibition by and for kids and teenagers. Could this be what Cortez was talking about? Where kids visualize their dreams? I think this may be it. Where's the Roma Gallery located? It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery.
Settle this one for us, April. When did Roindale release Sidetracked?
04, right after the Morning Star exile, those sons of bitches.
With blood on their boots. Yeah. Told you so, Marcus.
You said 03.
I was closer than you. 07, and you call yourself a fan.
I don't.
Did you speak with Zach today?
Why?
He was upset. Called you a stuck-up bitch.
He what? You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even that rude to him.
He thinks so. So that even if you came crawling to his door, he wouldn't give you the time of day. Said you called him an asshole.
Oh, God. I really don't know when to shut my mouth, do I?
Who cares? It's Zach. He hates you, so what? No great loss.
That's true.
So what else is going on? What are you doing this afternoon?
Nice.
Actually, I came by to see if I could find Cortez.
What's with you and this guy? You'd rather spend time with him than us?
I have to find out what the message means.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything except what I already told you. Ask Charlie. He spoke with Cortez earlier.
What are you doing?
Staying here. What else? I'm meeting a friend later, but that's not until 9. We're waiting for Isabel and then we're gonna eat. But I guess you're not hungry.
No.
Figures. I don't know why I even bother asking.
Who's this friend you're meeting later? Don't tell me it's that guy you were out with last night.
Are you gonna tell me I shouldn't get involved with men like him?
No, no, of course not. I'm not your... You don't need me to tell you that, Emma.
Well, I wish you would, 'cause you're right. I shouldn't, he's a bastard. But he's so cute and charming and, you know, very good in bed. I just can't help myself. But he's not a keeper, don't worry about that. It's just this thing, just a fling.
Mm-hmm.
Mind if I ask you some questions?
I see.
Like I don't tell you everything that's going on anyway? Of course you can ask me questions. Like, duh.
What's your, take on Cortez?
My take on Cortez. What's that, like a diplomatic way of saying what the F is this guy's glitch?
Sure. Let's go with that one.
You know, I think Cortez is a barrel of laughs. In a good way. Everybody thinks they got him all figured out, you know? Like he's the resident weirdo. But I know that just ain't true. I've talked with Cortez, and the guy is brilliant. He's weird, yeah, and he's up in the clouds, and I think he believes in aliens, which is cool. But girl, he's smart. I mean, I'm not talking professor smart here. I'm talking real life, seen it all, been there, done that, smart. Useful smart. Experienced smart. And, ooh, I gotta tell you, the guy's cultured. Ask him about anything. Art, music, movies, books. He's current on most topics, which scares me because it seems he's always just, I don't know, hanging around doing nothing. He rarely goes anywhere. It's like he's waiting for something. Or someone.
Yeah, maybe Jerry Garcia.
You're bad. No, I don't think he's a doper. I mean, listen to the guy. What he says may sound a little out there, but the way he says it... No, he's not on AMAZIIIING, that's for sure. And one more thing, he is cute.
He's what?
Cute.
Emma, he's like 60.
Did you ever see his eyes? Those are not the eyes of an old man. And so what if he's 60? He's better looking than most of the guys I date and so much nicer.
Then I think you've been swimming in the shallow end of the gene pool for too long, Emma. I mean, come on, a 60-year-old screwball with a ponytail and an exotic accent? Hello?
Oi.
We'll see.
Oi. Don't be rude to poor Cortez. He doesn't deserve that.
Did you speak with Charlie today?
Yeah, for a few minutes. Why?
Nothing. Just wondered is all.
April, did he say anything to you at all?
About what?
About... nothing. I mean, I don't know anything. Which isn't true because I don't lie, but he... Ugh, forget it. If we were having this conversation in a movie, I'd be going like... Shit, girl, get your act together, open your eyes! But I don't think that's a good idea. Not in real life. Because real life has a nasty habit of hurting people's feelings.
It does.
Did you finish your sculpture for the exhibit?
Pretty much. I'm happy with it, and I know that if I go back and keep working on it, I'll just kill it. So I think I'll leave it alone. You?
You know what? Don't ask. I'm praying it'll finish itself one of these days.
Sure. Could happen. It could so happen. But I wouldn't count on it.
I'll have it ready in time.
How actually
yes,
that?
I'll kick your ass so hard that you'll...
Okay, I got it. Thanks for the inspiration. Thanks, Emma.
Thanks for what? For talking to you? Girlfriend, what the hell is the matter with you? Snap out of it.
Gotta run.
See you around, stranger.
Okay, let's talk to our boss. Get paid. Stop. Stan.
What you doing here?
You
ain't working this afternoon, are you? I don't want my employees work 24 hours a day. Go, get sleep.
But I'm just...
Damn, woman, do I have to babysit you?
It's nice to see you too, Stanley. No, I'm not working today. I just came by to...
Oh, don't ever say those 2 words when I'm around. I don't think my ulcer can take it.
You? And nice?
That's funny. No, working and not. Don't use those 2 words in the same sentence. Damn, I get creeps even when I say them.
I'd like to get paid.
Damn, woman, don't you know I got a migraine already? Paid? God damn it. Why'd they have to make that word sound so obscene?
Ah, yes.
Listen, why don't you leave old Stan alone, huh? They make me feel a whole hell of a lot better. Choo, choo, be good little girl, hmm?
I'd still like to get paid, though.
Mighty mana, woman. You really know how to rub it in. God damn it. Yeah, all right. You got your timesheet?
Yes?
Yes? Yes? Let's see it. God damn, you think I'm gonna take your word for a woman?
Do I have my timesheet? I don't think I do.
Queen. Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies. I'm sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back. Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
Do you have...
Do you have any idea where I can find the Roma Gallery?
Roma Gallery? I seem to remember the name from somewhere, but no, sorry.
They have a poster next to the jukebox advertising an exhibit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember they put up that poster. The address must be written down somewhere, yeah? Did you check?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
Later.
Where the heck is my timesheet?
Complimentary student pass. Cool. I like anything that's complimentary. I never say no to a complimentary ticket. It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery. It's a poster ad for an it's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains. It's the address. The gallery is located near the Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metro Line subway to get there.
What, you broke? It's a poster ad. Hello, yes, where timesheet? Oh, there it is.
There's a loose sheet of paper in here. Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke. I've been keeping it...
Well, that solves that mystery. Hello.
Here
Enjoy.
you are, my timesheet.
Don't say that word too loud, sweetheart. You're killing me. Let's see.
He's funny.
What? No. Did I sign this? What I thinking?
So?
At least it doesn't look like it's been forged. Thanks.
Thanks? Where's my money?
Oh, you ain't getting it now. Next week, honey. I write down this amount in my ledger. Don't you worry your head from it.
I need the money now, Stanley.
Yeah, we all need money now. That ain't gonna happen. Next week, I tell you.
Bruh.
Forget that. I quit.
You're quitting? You can't quit. You work for me. Nobody quits this job, honey.
I can quit. And I'm quitting. I quit.
Damn, woman, you know how hard it is to find people to take a crappy job like this one? I need you.
Then pay her.
Just as much as you need the money?
All right, Jesus, I give you your damn money. What was it, 50 bucks?
$375, Stanley, cash.
Oh, sure, cash. 300. Are you sure? I pay you guys way too much. All right, give me your CC.
Thank you, Stanley.
Fine, sure, whatever. Hey, just
wow.
I need it. You free tonight? Wanna pull a shift? Sandra, she out sick and I need a replacement pronto. How about it?
Yeah, I need the money.
Great, hon. I'll see you here later. Don't forget.
All right. Time to see Cortez. I do love it though. They really just went, you know what would be really funny for this game? The sleaziest, like, worst person business owner that we can muster. Whoa, gun?
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Gun. I didn't even realize that this guy wasn't a skater. That's a police person. What the heck? Why is he pointing a gun at a skater? Whoa. But yeah, that explains why these people renders are so much low quality than the background. Because they are actually replaced between times.
It's a gene scanner.
Ah. Let's buy a ticket.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
Okay. Cash card? Beep boop. Because they skated. Where's criminal offense?
Subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metro Line subways for exactly 1 week.
Thank you.
And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean. Have a nice day.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. Looks like a large iron key.
idea.
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
What the eugenics is this? It's just a gene scanner. Now it's sticky. I'm unsure what this does for me. Keep your jeans. Oh. Ah. That's the line you meant.
It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
Wouldn't you love if an actual metro line went this often? Into train. Oh no.
Oh. Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
Newport Transit Systems. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm. Another victim of Amethyst. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm.
He's offbeat. No. I didn't even notice because the track wasn't playing long enough.
Hello, sir. Sir.
Bruh.
I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that. There's absolutely nothing out there. Nothing. Oh, there's a city, an entire world even. But nothing.
Hey.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it, why do I want to meet him?
Because what he said about your dreams is weirdly specific. This guy just oh yes.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
About this morning.
Apology accepted, señorita. It's a hot day and tempers run high.
But I wasn't...
Just look at the painting.
Who's the artist?
A boy named Warren Hughes. Not so long ago, I knew him and his family quite well, but he does not paint anymore.
It's nice work.
It's very nice, but there's more to it than nice. Keep looking.
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
The guy is not looking happy. It's all melding together. I'm gonna go with this one.
I see a statement on loss. The guy, he's hugging a girl, and by all rights, he should be happy, but he's not. He's probably already mourning the loss of her, even though that's still somewhere in his future.
Statements? Who cares about statements? Tell me what you see.
I see an oil painting of two humans locked in an embrace.
That's all you see? But there's so much more. Look. Look.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that. Beyond art.
Why are you mining? Don't mine me.
illusion.
Skill and imagination allow the artist to create an illusion, but that is only skin deep. Beneath the illusion, what else is there?
Truth?
Truth. Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
So?
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who've spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Damn.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
Ah.
How the hell do you know these things?
It's as plain as the day, Señorita Ryan. You're under a lot of stress. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here, and your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
Oh.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Está bien.
Denial.
I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, Señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I said...
Goodbye.
Bruh. Well...
It's a pointy-edged swan. It's a short, nude creature with a snout. Very inspiring.
Wee.
Slow day, I guess. Neat.
Neat.
There's absolutely nothing out there. Nothing. Oh, there's a sick... Big sound from such a small box.
Yes. Bum 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 bum.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
It is.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be. This screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
Stop predicting, game. You were made before the fucking millennia turned. How dare you? How dare you to be this modern? Disgusting. Oh, we promised Stan to work. Mystery door.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
Later.
Okay.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
These also don't look half bad. Like, sure, the models are, like, old, but the textures are fine. Huh? What? What?
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
Books. I don't read much, but I believe it's important to me. I worry about the exhibition coming up in 2 weeks. This is the net result of my work.
Wee. Hey, bestie.
Good morning.
Did you ever question your own sanity, April? I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
Yes.
I'm quite certain I am insane.
I'm not trying to amuse you, April. I'm really serious.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that. Many times.
Then explain it to me. How do you deal with it? Do you lock it away inside yourself, or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
I'd talk to someone about it.
Oh.
That's what I figured.
Yes.
It's not something you can just stow away and forget about. What I saw, I won't ever be able to forget that, real or not.
What did you see?
Last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico.
Oh.
You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
I've heard about...
But I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
What?
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room, like being in the middle of a holo theatre, but with added resolution, hallucinogenic effects, and smells. It only lasted for a few seconds, and then it all just disappeared.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up, which leaves me wondering how long it'll take before I end up in a mental institution.
Aw.
Something equally weird happened at the cafe last night.
What was that?
Last night, at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody.
Oh my. What's going on, love? I don't scare easily, but this is really getting to me.
Don't know. But whatever it is, I'm pretty sure Cortez is involved.
Cortez? How is he involved?
I don't know that either. I'd love to find out, though.
Oh.
What other weird things have happened lately?
Little things,
Mogus.
like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises, the kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals.
The walls between the
once,
worlds are melting.
This was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago. I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. But as I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water.
Scary.
You're telling me, darling. I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
Oh no. But yeah, so the rainforest deforestation was already an issue when they made this game. That's not a prediction. For some reason, people these days just like to pretend that a lot of the environmental problems we are facing are new and recent and have not been already a topic in the 80s.
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
No.
Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here.
Not
you should
Zach.
talk to him, darling.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world.
No.
Thanks.
Not him.
I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
Not Zach. Fine.
That's Zach's room. I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Don't get your hopes up.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe. And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay.
Go,
What
no!
about a date?
Yeah, good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll
Girl,
meet you at
no.
the
You don't
pavilion,
need
was
to
it?
meet Cortez that badly.
And, are you gonna put out?
No.
What?
I mean, if I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole. And that wouldn't make me very happy.
I'll be a good girl and show.
This better be the
Smart.
evening where we
So,
travel to
what do
an
you wanna know?
alternate reality or something. Oh no.
You know where I can find Cortez?
Cortez, yeah? I knew there was something going on between you guys.
Don't be ridiculous, Zach. It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit? You're with me tonight, and by tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
So, where's Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater.
Good luck.
They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area.
Whoa.
Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really filthy.
Bruh.
Zach, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah?
Sure.
Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
Is that a threat? You dickhead? Girl, no. Why would you do that? It's not worth it. We should do one of them then, yes. Fucking Playboy characters. I'm just happy that April hates him too. For the exact reason that I do.
Hey, what? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
No, she's talking to me now. No. Leave the snake alone. Some dude. Wow.
Would you believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
I don't know.
Metro Circle, gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing, convert it into a theme park or something. I'll believe it when I see it.
Sextasy? Sextasy. Sextasy.
It's a police
Yo.
officer. This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen. The big ones can carry up to 100 people at a time and make them way fast. I've never been inside one, of course.
Hold it! You're not taking this elevator.
Okay. Why not?
Why?
Because you're not carrying proper identification. Didn't you know that's a corporate offense in Newport?
In Venice, you don't have to.
I see. Venice. I should have known. Step back or I'll be forced to take you down with extreme prejudice.
That's a fantastic line.
How do I get permission to go through?
Only citizens of mid-level status or above are allowed to use these elevators. I guess you're new to this city, or you'd know that.
Yeah, fresh from the countryside.
You do look like a farm girl, it's true.
Hey, watch it! How do you get mid-level status?
Birth, money, marriage. Schmucks like you and me, miss. We're stuck here.
Speak for yourself, schmuck. What's up with the cops in this city?
I'm sorry?
I mean, when you arrest people, you read them their rights, and then you sell them products.
It's all part of the job, miss. The police department is a subdivision of the Bocamba Mercer Company and the Bingo Corporation. They pay our bills.
Ah, yes.
Doesn't that constitute a conflict of interest?
Not if we don't arrest any employees of either company.
That makes so not sense.
Does when you're faced with the prospect of getting the boot, miss. I have kids, and I'd like to see them through college.
Thanks, officer.
We're here to protect, serve, and to inform you of the fantastic range of products offered by Bocamba Mercer and Bingo, manufacturers of the world's favorite soft drinks and handguns.
Ah. The relevant combination. Alright, but what now?
Sextasy, sexual fantasy. Just the thing I need to feel really depressed about my love life.
Why does that have an interactable on it?
The screen really is.
That's weird. How did they nail the capitalistic hellscape this perfectly? Because none of this is new. Cyberpunk was invented in, like, what, the 60s or something?
I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
It's during the presidency of Reagan that America started to privatize a lot of public services, and Cyberpunk was largely just spun out from just taking that to the extreme.
That's another one of Olav's. I swear he does a painting in, like, a day. It's pretty damn good, too. Art books. There's a really nice one here. It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she. Art books, most acrylic. Those sketchbooks belong to some of the others. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Are we just painting now?
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Why?
Not today. These sinks are as old. Some books. I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Okay, I can't take those. But yeah, that's kind of the background on that genre. Yeah, they nailed the capitalist hellscape perfectly because all they had to do is look across the Atlantic. Isn't that fun?
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home.
Mystery door.
It's the mystery door.
Mystery door.
Any nightmares tonight, April?
After last night, are you kidding? It's a wonder I haven't gone crazy yet.
So you're in the true believer crowd then?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, a lot of people who were here last night refuse to admit that they saw what they saw. Or they blame it on hidden holographic projectors or drugs in the coffee.
Yes.
That's as good an explanation as any, don't you think?
Is it? Among all the alternatives, you prefer to believe in a conspiracy?
What, and face the fact that we all might be going mad, or that something really bad is happening?
Who knows, April? Perhaps sometimes it's better to embrace the mystery rather than trying to explain it.
I believe what I see, Charlie. Sometimes I don't even believe that. Anyway, let's not talk about that right now, okay?
Okay.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
Thanks, Charlie.
Bread. Why? Why bread?
It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing. It took some convincing, but Stan finally agreed to put the jukebox on free play. I'll just choose a track at random. It's a jukebox, according to Stan. It's an original. Almost 200 years old. I don't know. That looks like a replica to me. A good replica, but still.
What can I even do? I can go home. When does this game play? 2104, I think, was the year? Or later, even? 2104 was when the massacre happened.
It's a rusty.
Oh, look, the not deep-fried, non-upscaled photo.
Hi. Yeah. What's Metro Circle like?
That's the sleaziest and most perverted neighborhood in Newport. On the negative side, however, it's also a dangerous place to hang out. I wouldn't go there alone if I were you.
Ah, yes.
I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
It's our screen. Nobody home.
Correct.
It's a fact. As in F-A-C, that's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
Huh? What do? Machine.
Mystifying. Oh. It seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise. Mystifying. I'd guess that's a pressure gauge.
Yes.
It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
Imagine it's just PSI.
It's a rusty thingy.
Not yourself. Next time you promise to go on a date with Zach Lee, bring someone along to put a bullet through your head like da. Nice.
Just a wooden bench. From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109. To the minute the
is when the massacre occurred. So that's in the past.
looks like a large iron key.
Does this just kill me?
I'd have to get down there to reach it with my hands, but with that frayed high-voltage cable... I didn't brush my teeth this morning just so I could be fried bacon with a pretty smile. I'll have to find some other way to get the key. It's a loaf of freshly baked bread from the cafe. It's a sticky, half-eaten piece of candy. Assorted candy. It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it. Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being an officer of the law, of course. It's a wind-up mechanism.
Yes, that is a line.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I think I'll shut him up now.
Are we distracting that dude? Is that the goal here?
I'm not particularly hungry.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's a police officer. It's an elevator that goes up to the mid and upper levels of the city.
What if I...
Hold it! You're not taking this out.
Can I go, like, anywhere? There isn't particularly many spots I can go to except for this. Oh! There's another interactable over there. Oh!
Popular place. Not my crowd, though. I think he's selling something. Counterfeit. Triple strength raptures, probably. Highly addictive and guaranteed to blow your mind. Literally.
Lovely.
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amathin.
Nice. Oh, there's another subway station here. Where does this one lead? Oh. Interesting. Zero parking.
The Maltese Falcon. Oh, yeah! I remember this one. It's a Disney cartoon with a falcon who, goes looking for a black cauldron. It's got singing mice in it, I think. I mean, don't they all? Casablanca. That's with John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn, I think.
Y'all.
They play a married couple who adopt a baby leopard during World War II. It's a timeless classic. Mercury. They left out the theater bit, but maybe that's self-explanatory.
Huh.
A Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist.
Yay!
I saw that. It's a classic.
That's the writer of the game, Ragnar Tornquist.
Women in dire need of medical attention. I thought that was a porno, but I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
The funniest line.
Box office is closed.
Right after The Onion told me you have no ill intentions.
Bergman Festival at the Mercury Theater. Opens August 1st, 2209. That's
Oh,
on
wow.
Tuesday. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go.
Hey, now we know what year it is. It's 2209. About 100 years later.
Just trash.
We sure?
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
Okay. Ooze.
Green ooze. This guy looks like he works at the theater.
Fat guy.
Excuse me.
Oh no.
Yes,
Here's him. Mmm.
Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang, Marquis, light up! Good.
Ah.
Now stay that way, you hear?
People still speak American? You don't know that.
Do you work at the theater?
Yes, I'm Freddie. Freddie Mellon. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she owns the theater. Yep, I reckon she does, She owns it, and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor. I reckon I help out some, of course, yep.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the usher. And I also takes care of sweeping and cleaning up after the show. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I'll tell you what, I think she's right about that,
Is the theater open now?
No, I reckon it ain't, lady. It don't open till this evening. Ain't nobody in there either. I reckon that wouldn't be legal.
Do you know a man called Cortez?
No. I can't say as I does, lady. Ain't never met him. Now, I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping,
But I'm supposed to meet him here. Are you sure you don't know him?
Look, lady. I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you, I ain't seen Cortez today.
Get.
You said you didn't know Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so I tell you what. I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop bothering me and let me get on with my work.
Oh.
Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph. I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
Thanks anyway.
Yes'm. I'll tell you what. You go on now and let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
Peased. Ooze.
Smells like kerosene. That guy's so conspicuous, he's gotta be a cop on a stakeout assignment. It's a fuse box.
It is. Is also
There's something
definitely
wrong with the power in
working.
that box, and it looks like the theater marquee's connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
Ah.
That door leads back into what looks like an alleyway behind the theater.
Can I open it?
It's locked.
Ah, drat. Hello.
Hi there. Having fun?
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
Yeah, she did.
Then what are you doing here? Get lost.
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
I don't know. But that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue
Yes, it
jeans
does.
and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am? Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Oof.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Oh. How dare. How dareth he?
The box office is closed.
Ah. I could mess with this fuse box.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself. That's city property, ma'am.
Ah.
He's definitely a detective on a stakeout. Hello again.
Christ, don't...
Don't you get tired of hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch.
That's right. At Cool Cow.
Wow.
What did you have?
Cool cow.
Triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola. No ice.
What about fries?
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
The
Yo.
burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets. I didn't have time for my usual cool cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream.
Bruh.
Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Is this a threat? I think that was a threat.
A very serious...
Hold on. Hey, why don't you, try these?
Would you like a candy?
Hey, yeah. That'll hit the spot.
Don't you litter my floor, mister.
Care for another?
Hey, sure, forget about it.
Forget about... No. The accent, no. The memes.
Don't you litter my floor, mister.
Care for another?
Hey.
How long can we do this for?
Don't you...
Can I dip it in the ooze? What? Ooze candy.
Care for another?
Hey, sure.
Oh no, I'm feeding him ooze candy.
What the hell? The taste... sickening. I feel kinda... Christ.
I've poisoned this man.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Did you just throw a rock at my head? Now, I tell you what, you shouldn't have done that. I reckon that was a bad mistake.
Anna is gonna beat him up. Oh my god, no, F. Wicked snake indeed.
You should have seen him run, lady. I reckon I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. And he was clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. He even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter.
F.
I ain't never seen anything that funny in a while.
You're welcome. Anyway, now I can mess with this. Hello.
It's some kind of keyhole. A zigzag lightning bolt. I just love that word zigzag.
Same. Okay, we need that key. Alrighty. Let's try our best to get it. Boop. Boop.
Looks like a large iron key. I'll have to find some other way to get the key. It's a matchbook from the Fringe Cafe. It's a leaf of organic plastic. converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually. Convenient, but disturbing. It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
I would love to fix that. But how?
I'm not particularly hungry.
I would feel like combining these two would work, but it doesn't let me.
It's Constable Guybrush. It's Constable Guybrush.
I love that you can spam click it. Doesn't let me. Maybe the ooze after all?
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair
Use
okay?
the ooze?
What are you looking at? Green ooze.
Yes, the constable. Can I make another ooze candy? No. Bread. Where do I have bread? I mean, I know where I got the bread, but like, for what?
It's locked. Women in dire need of medical attention. I thought that was a porno, but I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
Still loving the as long as it is as they speak French can't be smart. That's such a good line. Oh. No? She said it smells like kerosene. I can't even set it on fire. What the fuck?
I said leave it be.
Alright. What do I do?
It's a fuse box. It's locked. That door leads back into what looks like an alleyway behind the theater. Caution. Is that like a general caution, as in life caution? Life should carry a big yellow caution sticker. It's certain to kill you sooner or later. It's some kind of keyhole.
Bread keyhole. Nope.
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useful.
Yeah, I would love to do something about that hole, but there's nothing here. Is there anything for hints? Like, hold on. Huh. Nothing else here. There's still just that guy. Right? Yeah. Doesn't do anything for me. The only other place I can go is this. I'm pretty sure I need the key from that thing. But how do I actually like?
I'll have to find some other way to get the key. Looks like a large iron key.
Monkey. No. What am I missing? Huh.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
Did any of the other screens progress at all? There's nothing here.
That's Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
What the fuck?
It's empty.
School founder
Nice.
was
Very Van
assassinated?
Goghish. Art books. There's a really nice one here. Nice. Very Van Goghish. With... Those are some of my... These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently.
Spin!
It's a matchbook from the Fringe Cafe.
What the fuck? I'm looking this up. The longest journey glove. Huh? Okay, I need to go home apparently. I'm missing a few items that I had no idea I could even get at all. So let's go get those, I guess. Point and click, yeah. There's no shame in looking at the solution for a point and click adventure game if you're just like running in circles. Especially if it doesn't have the convenience feature of showing interactables. If you hold down like the correct key, which this one doesn't. So one's in here at least. Yeah, so this screen I completely missed.
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
And this is what I need the bread for. Of course.
Clank?
Clank.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
We have freed the clothesline. From the screen I didn't know existed. So there we go.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. Mystifying. The water tank's full.
Oh.
The cables are too far apart to tie them back together. Looks like a big piece of cable was torn off. It's a plastic-coated clothesline. That cable's been ripped in two.
Okay. Weird.
It's a rusty thingy.
I wonder where the
It's
ducky
a pretty
went.
mural.
Oh, ducky!
That duck. Bon voyage, ducky!
Where's it going? Goodbye! Now where would I get cable? Did it go to the cafe? That is. The ducky is an item. I can do better than pet. I can bring it. It deflated though.
The duck's deflated.
Band-aid.
The duck's inflated.
Of course. Anyway, that makes sense.
Can you say Death Star? If I turn that wheel, Would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter?
Probably.
Rusty.
Okay, how the fuck do I fix that cabling though? None of this shit's conductive.
I think one of his eyes is falling out. The eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush.
No.
It's a great big eye on a spring. Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
I found the cable.
Monkey see, monkey do. Well, not without this he won't. It's Constable Guybrush.
I think. 'Cause spring, metal. Will this be the worst puzzle? Not the eye! No! I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Will you forgive me?
It's a pretty... It's a rusty thingy.
Didn't even work. What do you need the eye for then? Hello?
It's at 100. That's percent. That cable's been ripped in two. The cables are too far apart to tie them back together.
What?
Looks like a big piece of cable was torn off.
Cable. I would like to get unstuck, please. Now. Oh. I found one more thing where I'm like, huh?
They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the... Hi. Yes? And yeah, I have to get going. Take care.
What the fuck? But how do I... Huh? What do I need to trigger?
I got those posters from the cafe.
Hold on. I'm confusion. Close your
Bunch of
face.
useless old an empty cardboard box. That's so not interesting. When fame, my suitcase.
What? But what?
Big surprise. I'm still here.
How do I get it? Huh? How do I? Oh. Wait, I think I missed something downstairs on my first day around.
I'm sorry, but Biggs, I can't
missed
tell what
this.
that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible.
I could have taken this the previous day. I just didn't recognize it as separate from the jock poster. Now with this...
Found a gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
So... now we can talk to her.
Hi.
And now...
Yes?
Ah,
I
right.
have to take...
Of course I need to... do this.
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
How did it even get there?
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
So, that's
It's
a
a
central
very
item I was
pretty ring.
missing.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know, it's strange. I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies.
Damn.
God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
So.
Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
That ring is not really gold.
I hope it doesn't melt or anything. It's alive!
Ah. I'm not good at these. think from here? There we go. Machine on.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. The ring seems to be working perfectly as a conduit between the two cable ends. Mystifying. The water tank's full.
Turn this. Nice.
The tank's empty. It's currently at 0%. No pressure.
We got the clamp.
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going to have to replace that cable eventually.
And we grab the ring.
It's a pressure valve. It's a rusty old wheel item. Mystifying.
Nice. We've done it. We now have all the components.
That won't do any good. I need something tight to keep the clamp open.
Alright. It's time for probably the stupidest puzzle in all of gaming history. So, the wiki I read actually made a reference to a game we've played on stream before, calling the rubber ducky puzzle, which is what this whole sequence is called, just marginally worse than the steam pipe puzzle in Siberia 2. Which, yeah, I agree.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
Yeah. See? This is definitely a logical puzzle that makes perfect sense. There's nothing in this game that doesn't make sense. Yes.
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amethyst.
Wee. And now we can mess with these. Yay! So, I've read ahead for what's next. This is actually for here. But we don't lose it, we keep it. It's for one more thing. But the point is...
The cable's almost completely severed. It would probably be easy to pull it out, provided I have some kind of protection against the electricity. It's a switch. I'd venture a guess and say it has something to do with switching the power on and off.
Probably.
The heat's caused this one to melt. I don't think it works anymore.
So now we do something that's ill-advised. Don't do this at home.
Dang, Marquis, light up! Hell, it gone dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
Ta-da! That's a PC tape in its own right? Yeah, it is. It is. That's true. Oh, I saw Siberia: The World Before in on sale the other day. Ah, that was a good game. When he played that, one of the sound designers joined the stream. That was a cool day.
It's a fuse box.
Well, they joined chat, I guess. Flora.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting. It's the theater's fire exit. It reminds me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it. I feel an uncontrollable urge to raise my hands, though. The shadow's being cast by those garbage bags. It's a mountain of garbage.
Okay, that's just an exit. Oh, trash can. What are we doing here?
It's filled with a bunch of dry rags, newspapers, and a half-empty oil can. Can anybody say extreme fire hazard?
I don't know if this part is timed, but fire hazard, you say?
All right, somebody's coming.
Hails and blazes, we got us a fire.
It's a mountain of garbage. It's a mountain of garbage.
Wait, he said earlier that the guy lost his hat in the gutter. Can I find it?
Box office is closed.
Put that on the garbage heap? Yes, that is.
It's that detective guy's hat. He must have lost it running away from Freddie Mellon.
Ah, I'm so smart. Look at me. Solving all of the puzzle. Oh. I didn't even need to look at the guide for this one. Because it's not completely weird. The illusion is complete. Do I need to have eyes? No, okay. Oh.
You! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but...
Idea.
You! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the
This would probably work a lot better if I opened the can first.
Dance!
Got the little guy right where I want him.
Let's go.
All right, somebody's coming.
Hails and blazes, we got us a fire. Now, where's that voice coming from? Show yourself.
Spread your legs.
All right there, mister. Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier.
Yes.
Freddy'll do the monkey for you right now, if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon,
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hands up. Spread your legs. And do the monkey.
Perfection.
All the time I spent trying to get into the theater, he could have just quietly walked out to meet me. I feel like kicking the guy.
Did you know that?
Looks like Cortez is enjoying the movie.
Perfection.
They just lead back inside.
You have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
Do you like movies?
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that...
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course. But go ahead. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for me? I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
He's so right.
Not in here. Not like this.
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
Who is it?
As I remember it, there was no agreement. I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested. I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
Actually, no, I had to lay low for a few hours.
What you do?
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Yeah. So it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone now. Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
Oh no.
No, señorita. Not the police. There are bigger players than the police.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
Sus indeed.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers. You want, you need answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
I plan to answer all your questions today, April. By the time you go to sleep tonight, your world will have changed. And nothing will ever be the same.
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then? Come with me. Come outside. No more talk. I will show you the truth.
What are these lines?
This is probably as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
To see what?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice, I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Alice in Wonderland. Reference.
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through
Whoa.
that? Oh no, I don't think so.
Yes.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present,
revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
All right.
Right. I'll do it.
Let's go.
Vamos. Enter the light.
Vamos.
Don't say that. It sounds too
Yeah.
Just tell me what's gonna happen.
You're about to take the first step on the longest journey of your life.
The roll credits.
But don't worry. I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes. It's pretty much a given.
Beautiful.
It's Cortez.
It's either that or the creepy guy. Yeah, right. Like, you know, I take weird swirly portal over that fucker. Whee!
Oh, I almost forgot. When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Okay. And it's closed. Game is struggling a bit. Nice.
Vaya con Dios, child, and may the balance protect you.
Cortez? Cortez! I have a bad feeling about this.
No, nothing with monks in the background was ever
What was the
bad.
name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Brian Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
Well, well.
I feel like someone's staring at me.
Creepy old people mural. Oh no. Oh, tower. Hello.
He looks like some kind of priest. The doors are closed. Quaint, and they go with the general decor of the place. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Et tu? Emile, tu vas? Ne? Tu van sav ken? Tu vu ken alar? Et tu istak mele? Ithira? Ton maris ton.
Where am I?
Sankis tue. Tonan tu ken alvoch. E magikan ian ton an asans.
Who are you?
Ken esang maris ortona. Magic ean pose ton. Sare alvoca in iriam tue ithium.
I mean...
Where's Cortez?
Tutone eken. Tu ken vernilia fata timtu vermilian ton. Aku tu fata. Sequandare. Ken estare. Ton. Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
I love this. Oh, this is cool.
What does Altum mean?
Maris. Tu verinelian aran tu torank lock eton. Aku. Av orta e beginning. Parasim tin you. You have thiesa e magic e Sara. E the knowledge. Aritua ya e tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue. Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
He doesn't speak English, April.
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is
I love this guy's
Tobias
voice.
Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the fathers.
Who's voicing him?
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
I've already forgotten this guy's voice, this guy's name, no.
Explore Mercuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and
Found
then,
him.
when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
Wow. Damn, this man is old. Oh no! Even worse, he's dead. He died 10 years ago. No. Aww. The last role he ever voiced was a pedestrian in GTA San Andreas. That's his last role. Aww. That's also the newest game he's been in then, so this is the only other game on this guy's credentials, I think. Yeah, everything else has been TV or movie production. Ah. F's in the chat. For Ron Foster. I want to look at the voice cast now. Oh. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I think I've heard a couple of these people's names before. I've not personally watched anything they're in. But I'm pretty sure I've heard a couple of these names before in my life.
The whole fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
Stall, 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 city, city, temple. Let's go to the stalls then. Whoa! Not the cups game!
It's a game of some kind.
Eh.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
I love this bird.
My intuition tells me
Maps!
that he sells maps.
Maps.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
But also there's a conversation that they do still speak English. I just realized.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the Border Mountains for only 6 arons, fresh from the quill of a sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
How does Fur dare to have such cute emotes, by the way? Not only being the talented speed earner, but also having cute emote? How dare?
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows
The Guild of
Vestrum Tobias,
Tourism.
girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom.
The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminish before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Oh.
How do you get along with your neighbors?
The Cup's handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic, and he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it?
I don't know about that,
yes,
buddy.
The Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
Oh.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion.
Is
No,
the
some
regular
people may consider our
is
world a
where she's
paradise.
from Stark?
The Sentinel, for one,
Or is that a
they prefer to
third
keep it
world?
just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Maps!
No maps?
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse.
Maps! Maps!
It's a game of some kind. In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Keith.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head. That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
Cups? Bah!
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won!
The Onion tells me he has no ill intention.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
What do you know about Vestron Tobias?
Vestron Tobias, eh? The High Priest of the Sentinel
Surely.
himself.
The
Did you
Onion
know
told
they call
me.
themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock.
Oh no.
I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
Ah.
How do you get along with your neighbor?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
Not maps.
Do you know anything about Stark?
Maps.
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
Ah, yes, the old cups and balls.
What's Arcadia like?
What a queer question that is. What's the world like?
Queer?
It's big, for one. And too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear, they have a second sight.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Gien. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron. A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And this, unique bird. Get me out of here! Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffle it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life!
Oh, Barb! Yeah, I still remember.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the
I
balance bring
want the
coin
bird
to your
too.
pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
Big surprise. I'm still here.
Well, well, well. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. In this lovely, lovely region of the game. Yes. Thank you so much for joining me for the longest journey. I hope you enjoyed the video game. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. You're all cute and soft and fluffy and pettable. And wish you good night, bye-bye.